It's like Apple does. You got the Shuffle, 2 nanos, the phone, the touch, and the 2 classics. 7. You don't freaking need 7. Okay, let me shorten that. We can shorten that down easy. You have the phone. Okay, the phone doesn't really count. That's just there just dangling around. But you have the touch. Wait, okay, you have 2. Did I say that right? 2 touches, 2 nanos, 2 classics, and the Shuffle. 7. Yeah. So you can shorten that down. You can just have one iPod Nano and have that 8 gig. Sell that for $150, and then have the 80 gig classic. Wait. No. You have the you have the 80 gig classic, and then you have the 130 gig touch. So then you have the top of the line iPod. You know, it has a huge screen, and then you have the smaller one that's more portable, and then you have the smallest one that's meant for just carrying around and screwing it off. And you know what? Just discontinue the Shuffle. It's freaking horrible. There's no screen. If they took out the Shuffle and they made a new one and they threw in a screen, I'll be okay with it. I'd hate it, but I'd be okay with hating it. It would deserve my hate. The iPod Shuffle, it really deserves my hate. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. But anyways, the new Zune, back to the Zune. It has an interface that's basically the same, but instead of having an up, down, left, right button configuration, you know, like they kept saying, it's not a click wheel, it's a D-pad type thing. Well, this one is, but it's not, because you can roll your thumb up, down, left, or right. You can just rub your thumb across it, scrub your thumb across it, just scroll, and it sounds pretty cool because it's like the Zen technology with the touch strip, only in a circle. It's kind of weird because I'd rather have it give your thumb more room to scroll, but whatever. Sounds cool to me. And when you walk in the room, it automatically syncs, and the screen is 3.3 inches, if I didn't already say that. And the screen is glass. Yes, it's glass, just like the iPod, the iPhone, and I think the iPod Touch. And if any other iPods don't have glass screens, or if they do, those two. I don't remember what iPods have the glass screens or not. But anyways, it's going to be pretty neat. Glass screen, that means it's like, it can't scratch, right? Yeah, it can't scratch. However, it can still break. So just simply don't drop it, don't throw it, and don't sit on it. That's a big one. And which basically means don't put it in your back pocket. Don't put it in the bottom of your backpack, and don't loan that to your buds, because they will possibly, most likely, break it. Anyways, it looks pretty cool. Here's a picture of it. No, that's not it. Where was it? New Zune. There it is. There's the new Zune. The Zune 30, or the Zune 80, and these are the Zune 4 and 8. Alright, now going back over here, that is what's going to rival the Zune. That's going to be the Zune. It said it could fight the Zune, but since it can't be, since nothing can beat the iPod, they don't say the iPod killer, which is stupid. Yeah, this has a touchscreen apparently. I don't know what this does. This I bet is back, and that's probably the menu button. Don't know what this does. Don't know what this does. Hope you can see that. But basically, it's like a DS if it was naked and then it got really sexy. Just think about that for a second. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty weird. But yeah, I saw this video of it, and this guy's holding his hand, and he rubs his thumb on it, and he's going through all these menus with his thumb. I'm thinking this would not be good, okay, if you had used the touchscreen. If you didn't have to use a touchscreen, that'd be awesome. Because then you could like go all fancy and touch your stuff and be all real cool with it. But then when you're like running around, and you have to find something really quick. You can do that with just using regular old-fashioned buttons. That'd be cool, really cool. The main features of this is that you have Bluetooth. That and it has a 3-inch screen, so it's like the same size screen as the old Zune. But mainly, what throws it out is the Bluetooth. That means wireless headphones. That means throw it in your car and it will go through your stereo. That means good. It's going to be $150 and $200. That's all I know. I don't really know what the sizes are. It's called the YPP2. That's a lame name because YPP2 is just a model. They should call it something that screams out money, like Samsung Moonshine. Or wait, okay, that's like liquor. Okay, they should call it the Samsung Grapevine, or something stylish, something that screams out money. Not something that goes YPP2. That's like saying, oh, well, we have this MP3 player, but you could buy the iPod. That's okay, that's cool. Or you could buy our MP3 player. Yeah, that's fine too. Whatever works. So don't have wimpy names in your products. That's bad. But anyways, I think the Zune's going to make a comeback. Okay, well, it can't be a comeback considering it didn't really put up a fight last year. It tried, but it died miserably. 1.2 million sales. That's kind of sad. But really, I mean, these people that compare the Zune, the iPod, and really put down the Zune, it's just not fair because Zune's been out for, like, not even a year yet. And they say the Zune sucks. It's the hardest sold any. The iPod's been out since 2001, I think. Let me check that. Yeah, 2001. So it's been out for a while, almost 7 years. It's quite a while. And so for people to, that's exactly how people have so many. It's because it's been out so long, and so it's at first like nobody had them because they're so expensive and stuff. Over time, they're like, an iPod. Okay, I'll try this. Ooh, you got an iPod. I'll get an iPod. And it was just a magnet effect. One person got one, next person got one, until you have what? How many million? Over 110 million units sold worldwide. Yeah, it's like a magnet, or like a spring leak. You have a bucket with a hole in the bottom. It just pours right out. It's like the sales, pours right out at once. Or a hole in the tire, just sells all at once. And then the tire keeps on filling up because it just keeps on selling. Because there's so many minded people that just don't know what they're buying. But anyways, back to the point. I already said really what I think, but really, okay, Zune versus Samsung, both of those versus the iPod, basically. I think the Zune's gonna really put up a fight. So that was Vagora's videos, and stay tuned for more. And you should subscribe. I mean, please subscribe.